today on Meathead, I'm going back into the kitchen on the thing, this metal box thing called a stove. And on the stove, I'm going to make some blueberry jam. Blueberry jam, well, you know, anytime I make one of these weird side dishes or something, it always leads to meat. Well, in this instance, one of my next videos is going to contain jam. I made a blackberry jam last week, but this week I got a really good deal on some blueberries, so I'm going to make some blueberry jam. I'm also going to show you a nice diabetic option in case you don't want to use real sugar. I'm going to give you guys another good option on this. So let's join me inside. Oh yeah, by the way, what I'm making is Monte Cristo sandwiches. So I'm going to spill the beans right now with what I got coming up. So Monte Cristo sandwiches is what I'm going to be using this blueberry jam for. So stay tuned, let's get into the kitchen, and this is the last you're gonna see me until probably the taste test. So it's all gonna be just my hands and stove and everything else. So let's get inside. All right, y'all, so the first thing you're gonna need is I already went through and I picked out the stems, I picked out the bad ones out of my blueberries. But this is 8 cups of blueberries. We're gonna go ahead and rinse these off. Oh, I think I didn't get all of them. Get the little stems off. There's so many of them, can't get all of them sometimes. So now we're gonna rinse them off. All right, here's a trick. In order to get 8 cups of blueberries, when you go to the store, these these 1 pint containers, 1 pint equals 2 cups. So you need 4 of these. That's all you need. Let's get over to the stove. Okay, step 1. What I have here is my, I think it's a 10-inch Dutch oven. Turn your stove to high, your surface to high. And if you notice, this is a spoon I got from the Barlow's. And if you notice, I did raspberry jam last week and I kind of stained it like a purple color. How can I get that out of wood? That's kind of my thing. So hey, now that it's colored, I might as well just keep on using it. So I'll just use it for the blueberry. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna mash the blueberries. Just use a little potato masher like this. You wanna do that because you wanna get some juices down inside here so that you don't like scald the bottom. Get the blueberry juices down inside there. So I mash them at the beginning. I'll also mash them here in a little bit too, but I'm also gonna take my immersion blender. That'll also make sure it's like really fine. But right now I just wanna get some juice down inside the bottom. Pectin. If you use pectin, make sure you use the original one. Like this, the Sure-Jell. This is the best one to use, right here. And right here, I have 5 cups of sugar. See it? There it goes. It doesn't take long. Now, if you're diabetic and you can't use sugar, here's a great sugar substitute right here. And it is diabetic friendly. So you can use this in place of sugar and use the same amounts as well. It's starting to boil. It doesn't take long to get it to boiling. Yeah. You need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. So I'm just gonna juice this lemon right here. This one big lemon right here will give you about, it's gonna give you about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. I actually bought 2 lemons in case one of them was, in case one of the lemons was dry inside. Oh, got a seed in there. Oh well. Fish that out real quick. Okay, now it's time to add the pectin. 1 whole package for 8 cups of blueberries. Make sure you constantly stir this. You gotta keep stirring it. Okay, so this whole process takes about 20 minutes. And I have not added the sugar yet, but that's what it's looking like so far. It's a nice boiling boil. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pour in 5 cups of sugar. Okay. Now I may put in some more sugar depending on taste, but for right now, I think 5 cups is just plenty for 8 cups of blueberries. I'll determine that here in a little bit. Okay, so after you pour the sugar in, you're going to wait for it to come back up to a boil. And I have my immersion blender here. I'm going to make some quick, short work of this right here. Here in a little bit. It'll be a nice, you'll know when it's ready, have a nice thick consistency to it. I might add another cup of sugar to it. Now it's time for the immersion blender. I love this thing. It was cheap too. I got off of course, eBay. See, I don't have an Amazon account. I just buy everything off of eBay. Even though eBay doesn't have no kind of affiliate program, I don't care. See, now it's not even chunky no more. The immersion blender did the job, just beat right through it. That's awesome. All right, it's gonna stir this up until it thickens up and it'll be done. So this is looking like really good. So, but I'm gonna add another cup of sugar. There you go. So that's gonna be 6 cups of sugar to 8 cups of blueberries. It's starting to thicken up nice. It's reducing down, which is exactly what you want. Not thick enough, but this whole process takes about 20 minutes. So I've got about probably 5 to 7 more minutes to go. All right, see how the bubbles are now coming up real slow? That's because it's thickened up a lot. You want to test the thickness of this? See how long it takes for it to run off the spoon. It's sticking to the spoon. I'm gonna call this done. Nice and thick. So I'll call that done. I'm gonna take this off. I'm going to ladle it. It's also sticking to the sides too, so that's also a good sign that it's also thickened up. Oh, hold on. Shut this off. Get this foam off the top. Blueberry jam, brought to you by Meathead. Let's get this ladled into the jars. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and try this off the spoon. It's still pretty hot. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh, so sweet. Blueberry. But look, for you diabetics out there, use this stuff. I ordered off of eBay. It's a 2.5 pound bag. It was like 17 bucks, 18 bucks, something like that for 2.5 pounds. You can get 1 pound to try it out for I think it's like 7, 8 bucks. So you can use this stuff to replace the sugar. So now we're gonna get it ladled into the jars. Hopefully I don't make too much of a mess doing this. I probably will. That pectin is gonna help it set up. Please let me make a mess and burn myself. All right, so far so good. Now here's what I like to do. After I can something, I turn it upside down. I turn it upside down so that heat, here I'll put it right there, so that heat can get to the lid to help it seal better. Kind of a little trick. It's piping hot. All right, I'm gonna finish doing this and I'll be back. All right, so here's the yield. I got 3.5 mason jars of blueberry jam. My son already came in here and tried it, and he liked it. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and I'll see y'all next week. Ciao.